Hi everybody, so it's time for another COVID mukbang. So this time I'm at Kapilani Park, and it might be illegal to be here because we're not supposed to technically be hanging out in public, and cops are beginning to give citations for people. We're not supposed to be sitting down, but I just did takeout from TBD, and it's right across from the park, so I thought I would just eat some of this here. So what I have today is Chef Vikram Garg has started a Ayurvedic menu because it's supposed to be immunity boosting, and so if you want to be healthy, then curry is a good way to go because it's full of spices like turmeric and stuff like that. So what I have, one is a pork vindaloo, and the other one I have, which I'm going to eat now, the other one, the pork, I'm going to take home for later. What I have is the fish curry. And so Ayurvedic food is something that I always wanted to learn more about, but I never really had time to study it. But then since we're all home isolating and don't have that much to do now because we can't do fun things anymore, this is an ideal time to learn more about it. So I have a spoon and some rice here. Ooh, rice, just plain rice. So basically the word Ayurveda means science of life. And so what the diet is intended to be is part of an overall kind of wellness regimen that includes meditation, sleep, all that. So your whole lifestyle. What tells you what to eat is your prominent or dominant energy, which is broken down into three types, which is vata. Vatas are described as creative, intense, or expressive. And the attributes are dry, light, cold, and rough, which I identify with creative and expressive, but I don't know about this cold and rough thing. Pitta is described as intelligent, joyful, and driven. Attributes are sharp, hot, liquid, and mobile. So that sounds closer to what I am. And there is Kapha, earth and water, which are people described as calm, loving, or lethargic. And their attributes are moist, heavy, soft, and static. And that kind of has to do with body types too. But anyway, what to eat for mine, which is pitta, they say raisins, watermelon, bitter vegetables, black beans, pasta, which is funny because I don't typically eat pasta, chicken, white meat, egg whites, which I like, almonds that I like, and I can drink beer, drink dry white wine, and eat coconut, which is one of my favorite foods. But the list of foods to avoid is troubling because one of them is avocado, which I love avocado, and spinach, I love spinach. So right off the bat, it's how can I stick to this diet? And then you're not supposed to eat chili peppers. I love peppers. And seafood other than shrimp, but I love all seafood. And the worst one they have here is chocolate. It's who cannot eat chocolate, right? But anyway, I wanted to kind of just do this really quickly because I don't know if the cops are coming to give citations. And when I was at the restaurant, they said that the cops were coming around and citing people both in the park and on the beach. So as far as the fish curry, I'm just gonna spoon some in over the rice. It smells so good. And I'm hungry, so. There's the fish. Yeah, so it's a to-go dish. Really good. And this curry has tamarind in it and slight coconut milk, which is okay on the list too. This is so good. And the astringent part is what makes it really light. So I was hoping to show you Diamond Head, but I'm just hiding out in this tree stand so that I have some cover so the cops can't see me, even though I'm wearing this bright orange dress. So just hanging out, eating my curry. Okay, this is not something on the Ayurvedic menu, but it's a mushroom risotto with cheese. And I don't know if you can see this, but it has those stringy cheese on the top. And it's something TBD is also offering. Entrees are about 22 or so. So good. So good. And it's so quiet and peaceful. It's just sad that we have this invisible enemy now and don't know where it is, and we just have to be on guard at all times. And I don't know about you, but I'm so paranoid now. Every time I see a person, like especially if I'm downwind of somebody like walking by, I'll just cross the street. And I really hate runners, because when they run, they leave that draft of air behind them, and who knows what's coming off of them. I don't know if you're familiar with the human biome, but basically like this 6 feet distancing thing makes sense, because the human biome, they said if you sit 4 feet apart from another person, like everything that they are, you are breathing in, like all this dry skin cells coming off them, every microbe. So people who work together in close quarters, they become part of each other. And so it's something I always think about, like especially when I see like homeless on the street. Like if you smell that urine, that is a part of you, because all those air molecules enter your lungs and becomes part of your biome. But the other thing is that the diversity of what other people are actually helps build your immunity too. So something to think about. It's gross, but that's what we have to live with now. And I'm not sure what life is going to be like when we come back, if we ever do, because already people are saying you should never shake hands again and stuff like that. And it's kind of like a running joke with my friends, because they know I don't like to hug in the first place, so they'll always try to hug me, and I hate that. But now it's like, no. So that works in my favor. But a lot of people do like hugs, so they think it's a definite drawback. But anyway, just wanted to make this short because I gotta run, because who knows, this is Easter weekend, they have a curfew out, and I don't want to get an expensive fine. So thank you for joining me on this short mukbang. I'll see you next week. Thank you. Bye.